Welcome to Akron Buzz, everyone. I'm your host, Sarah, and I get to hang out with Matt Tyrrell today. Hi, Matt. How are you?
Good.
Awesome. Well, we're glad you're here. Matt is the creative director at Fusioniche, and go ahead and share with us what you do with your company.
So Fusioniche was started a while ago to kind of help people identify marketing niches. In marketing, you kind of focus on one niche and then you're able to do better. You know, there's a big difference in marketing for a restaurant and marketing for an attorney.
Sure.
And so helping people identify which ones they'll be best at as a marketing salesperson or a marketing person in general. And so it kind of uses some of those different niches to cross-market them. So some of my clients market for each other and back and forth.
Oh, nice.
So that's kind of the blend of the niches,
Yeah.
but then it kind of breaks down for different marketing guides for businesses in different industries so they can kind of figure out what strategy they want to use rather than just going, this is how you market in 2021, this is how you market in well, it's different for every business.
So you give them a little bit of guidance and then you help them out with their web marketing and video marketing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes I'll do like flyers and stuff like that, but I really try and focus on video because it kind of tells a story.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can capture so many different things inside of a video.
Yeah, for sure. It seems like obviously with social media and everything, that you need more of that kind of marketing to put out there as well.
Some people.
Some people do.
Some niches.
Right, that's probably true. Yeah, it probably depends on the niche. So tell me a little bit about your personal videos. I wanna touch on that too. You have something called Have a Happy Today, and explain what that is, and then let's talk a little bit about your personal videos as well.
So Have a Happy Today stands for live every day like a holiday, and every holiday like it's your last, and have a happy today. And so that concept is that people kind of love holidays sometimes. Well, sometimes. Some people have bad memory.
Most people do, right? Most people
holidays
do.
are great. You get off work, you eat good food, you talk to your friends and family, you let people know that you care about them. And so using that mentality to go forward and live your life, every day can be treated like a holiday.
Right.
And so some of the videos that I try and do help to show that, whether it's going camping or eating dinner or hanging out with my kid. I try and capture videos of that for myself, and then if other people are saying, hey, we're doing this event or we're doing this thing, will you come film it for us? And so there is kind of a big difference of trying to participate in the activity and simultaneously film it, or being there where I'm not really part of the event, part of the friend group, but I'm just there to film it. And so you still typically get kind of that view from my eyes, but it's one thing of filming me pushing my daughter on a swing or filming people having a cookout that, I mean, I still eat the food, but
but that's cool because that is, you're able to kind of cross over your work and your passion project here that you do on the side, which is really neat. So how did you get into doing this? What made you want to start these videos and show people that they can kind of live every day in this, with this positive outlook like it's a holiday?
Well, one of my favorite videos that I did was probably 4 or 5 years ago now, and it was basically 30 years of Christmas videos.
Oh, wow.
So when I was a kid, my dad would film us on Christmas and other things, and so we had these videos. And so each of those Christmas videos is an hour and a half long from each year, and it's mostly just so every year we would watch one, we fast forward just to get that one joke that was said that we laugh about every year, and so we'd watch those. So I went through all those VHS tapes and converted them to digital and did like a 30 years of Christmas. And so that kind of that concept of having those memories to then be able to watch later.
Yeah.
And so I'm active on taking videos now, and then I'll take a bunch of videos and then compress it into a shorter recap of it. And then the main goal is to have it to look back on when I'm older, when my daughter's older, my friends are older that are in it, and to kind of have that story to tell. And then it kind of just blossomed into more of a brand where I have t-shirts for sale, koozies, masks, and I don't really actively sell those a lot. I more give them to people. I'm like, you deserve this shirt based on our conversations we've had over the last couple years. That you seem like a person who can embody this spirit of have a happy today, as opposed to just trying to give them to everybody to make a couple bucks on a shirt.
I feel like what you just talked about, so 30 years of Christmases, and then you put it down into this one video, I feel like there would be a lot of people out there who would be interested in something like that. Do you do that for other people, or is this just a project you do for yourself?
I've done it a couple times, and some people that tell me that all the time, like, you should make videos of other people's kids. I'm like, well, I wouldn't be as interested in what other people's kids.
I mean for work.
Also,
like
the point of it is that by doing those Christmas videos, I already knew where all of the things were, and so if someone gives me 100 hours of videotapes and then like make this good, it's kind of hard to.
That's a substantial amount of work, for sure, for sure. But I bet you could make some good money doing that. Maybe it's a thought. Because actually, I was just thinking about my wedding video, and I never watched the whole thing. But my videographer did a 3-minute version, where he literally took the whole thing, cut it down to 3 minutes, put it in little clips, put some music behind it, and it's my favorite thing to go back and watch. You know, I'll go back and watch it every couple years just for fun.
Right.
And I never watched the whole thing. I don't need to watch 2 hours of my wedding, but that 3 minutes brings up those memories, and so that's really cool. So tell me a little bit about how you got into the video marketing and the web marketing and launching the brands that you do.
Well, my first website that I built was in 2002.
Okay.
I was in 6th grade, somewhere around there. And then didn't do a whole lot. I did some Photoshop stuff through high school art classes, but my only 2 classes I did bad in high school I got C's, the rest were A's, was computer class and art class.
Oh my gosh. and now you're using that.
I started college at Bowling Green State with a math education major. I was going to teach people math, and didn't really kind of like the education class. I kind of went thinking I wanted to be a high school teacher because I wanted to spend time with high schoolers.
Right.
And then I became a college student, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to be around high schoolers, those nerds.
Right, sure.
And so
changed your mind.
One of my friends was a film major, and I helped one of my other friends. We built this website. It was my sophomore year of college, where his final project was to build a website with 5 pages. He just said he needed to build a website. So me and my 4 other roommates, we sat down and did an all-nighter, helped him build his website of 2,000 drinking games.
Oh my gosh.
And so every drinking game was categorized by difficulty of the game, drinking levels, and how many players, what things you need. And it was fun to make that, but it was 3,000 page or 1,000 pages instead of 5. So having that concept of building something that people can use. Graduated college with a telecommunications major. I moved out to Los Angeles 9 years ago yesterday.
Okay.
Out there I built 25 apps, 100 websites in 6 months.
Wow.
And then it was mostly for actors and bands, and I would do promo videos for them, build a website that had their music available, and built a few different apps where you can download from the App Store, and then you get select access. And so it was cool to do that, and then work for a couple of other businesses there outside of entertainment. But I like that concept of kind of building people up, but helping them get
started from the ground up. Yeah, that's really cool. And it's cool that it kind of just built out of random things that you did, right? So you randomly helped your friend in college and helped him build his website, and then realized you liked doing that and just kept growing it. I love that. I think that's where we kind of find our passion, you know, is just by trying things out. So, well, thank you so much for being here with me today. I want to make sure we direct people to where they can find you. So go ahead and give them, if you have a website, social media, we want to direct them to all that stuff for you.
So on Facebook and Instagram, it's Matt Tyrrell Official, Have a Happy Today, and Fusioniche. Have a Happy Today .com is easier to remember, and it can get you everywhere. So. Oh, perfect.
So you can go to that one and find everything else there too. Great. Well, thanks so much, Matt. It was really fun hanging out.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys for being here with us today. We had a great time on Akron Buzz. I just love being in person in the studio. We hope that you'll subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, and check out our brand new Roku channel. See you next time. Bye, everyone.